KoKo language learning, listening, and shadowing podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the KoKo Language Learning Lounge. I'm Jacob.
And I'm Allie. We're diving straight in with our first one. And it's one you might hear when someone needs, like, a moment to gather themselves after something tough.
Okay.
Our first idiom is pull yourself together. I've heard this quite a bit, especially when someone's a bit, flustered or overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
What's the core idea here, Allie? When is it used?
Yeah, that's a great observation. To pull yourself together means basically to calm down and regain control.
Okay.
Especially after an emotional moment, maybe a shock, or just feeling scattered. It suggests an internal effort.
Internal, right.
Yeah, like you're literally gathering your thoughts, your emotions back into one coherent whole. It's not about ignoring feelings.
No.
But about choosing to recompose yourself, to handle things.
Yeah.
Like a gentle but, firm reminder to regain composure.
Okay, so it's less about someone else telling you off and more about finding that inner strength.
Precisely.
I remember a friend was really stressed about a presentation, like almost panicking.
Oh, yeah.
And someone kindly said, "Hey, take a deep breath. You can do this. Pull yourself together." And it actually, it seemed to help them focus.
Exactly. That's a
Yeah.
perfect example. And it can be a self-directive, too. After crying, you might think, okay, I need to pull myself together and get back to work.
Right. Or like if you hear surprising news that makes your head spin.
Yeah. Someone might say, take a moment, pull yourself together, then we can talk. It's really common. Encourages resilience.
Okay.
For you listening, remember, it's usually when someone is visibly distressed or, losing control a bit. And it's often meant kindly, urging them to find their strengths.
It's that internal effort again.
It is. And what's fascinating is how universally understood that feeling is that conscious choice to regain stability.
That idea of finding your resolve, even when things are chaotic, it's powerful. And sometimes that resolve is all you have when you're battling circumstances that feel like they're trying to, sink you.
Which leads us perfectly to our next one.
Exactly. Our next idiom paints that picture of struggle. Keep your head above water.
Ah, yes. This idiom really describes a challenging situation. Often, but like you said, not always, financial.
Right.
To keep your head above water means to survive or manage despite, significant difficulties.
It's like you're in deep water.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
just managing to keep your nose above the surface, using all your energy just to stay afloat.
You're not exactly thriving.
No, definitely not thriving, but you're not drowning either. You're just managing.
That's a really relatable image. I've heard it for businesses. Like, the company barely kept its head above water last year.
Meaning they just avoided bankruptcy.
Yeah, just scraped by. Or personally, if someone asks, why is he working 2 jobs?
The answer might be,
He's just trying to keep his head above water, showing he's doing whatever it takes to cover basics.
right. It really highlights that constant battle against the odds. And it raises a question, doesn't it? What does it really mean to manage when things are that tough? It's often about persistence, resourcefulness, sheer hard work.
Definitely.
For you listening, it's a powerful way to express feeling overwhelmed but still fighting. Maybe think about a time you felt like you were just keeping your head above water.
That feeling of just battling to maintain things.
Exactly. It's not about luxury, it's survival.
Okay, so from that persistent struggle, just staying afloat, we pivot now to something quite dramatic, a completely different outcome.
The dramatic one.
Yeah. Go down in flames. This one really conjures an image, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Very vivid, very dramatic. To go down in flames means to fail spectacularly, catastrophically.
Not just a small mistake, then.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
it's a complete, undeniable, often very public collapse.
Yeah.
It implies this dramatic, visible end, no doubt about the failure.
Okay, so a huge, undeniable failure. Like, a new product launch was terribly managed.
Wow.
You might hear the whole project went down in flames because of poor planning.
Perfect example.
Yeah.
Or maybe more personal, but still dramatic.
Yeah.
You ask a friend, how was the presentation?
And they sigh.
Yeah. And say, terrible. It completely went down in flames. You instantly know it was a disaster.
Wow. Where does that come from?
Well, it likely gained traction with, aviation. Literally picturing a plane crashing in flames.
Makes sense.
It kind of speaks to a preference for clear-cut outcomes, maybe, even devastating ones. For learners, it's powerful for describing total failure, but use it carefully. It suggests real drama and finality.
Good point.
Connecting it to the bigger picture, it shows how fast plans can just unravel, right?
Yeah.
Even with good intentions.
Yeah, we've all had plans go wrong.
But this captures the really dramatic ones, the ones hard to forget.
Okay, from that dramatic chaos, let's switch gears completely to the opposite. Absolute, undeniable clarity.
A nice contrast.
Our fourth idiom. In black and white. Strong visual there.
It is. And that's a perfect contrast. When something's in black and white, it means it's written down clearly. It's definite, undeniable.
No room for argument.
Exactly. No misunderstanding, no debate. It suggests something official, documented, irrefutable, certainty, no ambiguity.
Got it. It's about solid proof. So, making an important deal,
You want it.
you'd insist, I want all the terms in black and white, so no surprises later.
Right. Or if someone questions a fact, you could say confidently, I know it's true. It's right here in black and white on the document.
Emphasizes that undeniable proof.
And what's interesting, we think of black and white print as definitive now.
Yeah.
But that emphasis really grew with widespread printing. Before that, it was maybe seals or complex handwriting for authority.
Ah, interesting.
So the idiom reflects how technology kind of shaped our idea of truth.
Wow.
For you listening, using this adds weight, shows you're referring to something documented, official, beyond dispute, speaks to that need for clarity and important stuff.
That's a great insight. Language and technology. Okay, moving on to something a bit more relaxed now. Definitely universal after a long day.
I think I know this one.
Our next idiom, one we probably all use regularly. Hit the sack.
Yes. Hit the sack.
Yeah.
So common, wonderfully informal.
What does it mean? Seems simple.
It is. It just means to go to bed or to go to sleep. Casual, friendly way to say you're ready to rest.
No formality at all.
And then just that comfy feeling of finally getting to bed after being tired.
It really captures that exhaustion, doesn't it? Like after a long day, maybe work or studying.
You just declare.
I'm absolutely exhausted. I can't wait to hit the sack early tonight.
Exactly. Or in a chat, someone says, "You look tired."
Your honest reply might be.
Yeah, I can't wait to hit the sack.
It's just that universal need for sleep, for comfort.
Totally.
It really nails that feeling, doesn't it? Concise, straight to the point. Just like how we feel when we're ready to collapse into bed.
Yeah.
For learners, it's fantastic for informal settings. Friends, family. Makes you sound very natural.
Authentic.
Yeah. You've probably felt this way countless times, and now you have the perfect idiom for it. Indeed. A phrase everyone gets. Okay. Our sixth idiom is about prevention, maintaining control.
Okay.
Keep something at bay. This feels very proactive to me.
It is, definitely. To keep something at bay means to prevent something undesirable from happening or, from becoming a problem.
So actively managing it.
Yes, actively managing a situation or a potential threat so it doesn't get out of control or overwhelm you. Think of it like keeping a wolf from your door.
Maintaining a safe distance.
Exactly. Keeping something negative at a comfortable, safe distance.
That's a powerful image. Like in health, a great example is she exercises regularly to keep stress at bay.
The exercise is the preventative action.
Right. Or if someone asks how you stay so healthy,
The answer might be,
I try to eat well and exercise to keep illness at bay. Clearly shows working to prevent bad things.
perfectly illustrates it. And this raises that important question about being proactive, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How do we actively manage potential issues before they swamp us? It's about maintaining that distance from problems, ensuring they don't get too close, too difficult.
Useful for learners, then.
Super useful. For talking about managing challenges. Could be bad habits, worries, even certain situations you want to keep under control.
So think about it, listener. What do you do to keep stress at bay in your life?
It's a really valuable practice, and this idiom describes that effort perfectly.
Okay, from actively managing problems, let's move to an idiom about experience, competence.
Knowing your stuff.
Exactly. Know the ropes. This one implies a deep practical understanding.
It absolutely does. To know the ropes means you understand how to do something extremely well. You're experienced, knowledgeable in a particular task, job, situation.
Not just book smarts.
No, definitely not just theory. It's practical, hands-on expertise, often learned through, years of doing it.
Where does ropes come from?
It actually comes from sailing.
Ah.
Yeah. Knowing how to handle all the different ropes on a sailing ship was crucial, a sign of an experienced sailor.
That makes perfect sense. So if someone's new to a job,
You might say,
don't worry, just ask Sarah. She really knows the ropes around here. Meaning she's the expert, the one people trust.
precisely, the go-to person. Or if you see someone managing something complex really easily.
You might wonder, how do you do that so effortlessly?
And they might just reply casually, "Oh, I just know the ropes."
It implies that deep practical understanding.
Exactly. Beyond just surface instructions. It's wisdom from doing, from muscle memory, from facing challenges and learning.
So useful for learners to describe competence.
Absolutely. It shows appreciation for someone's expertise. So think, who do you know that really knows the ropes in a certain area? What makes them an expert?
It's usually that experience, isn't it?
That's what sets them apart,
Mhm.
navigating complexity with ease.
Wonderful way to honor that practical wisdom. Okay, our 8th idiom brings us to a common regret, a feeling we've all probably had.
Oh dear, regret.
Miss the boat. This one carries a clear sense of lost opportunity.
Absolutely. To miss the boat means exactly that. You missed an opportunity. A chance has passed you by.
And you can't get it back.
Nope, unfortunately. It's like literally being late for a boat that's already sailed. You're stuck on the shore, watching it disappear.
It's about timing then.
Yes, timing and the consequence of not seizing a chance when it was there.
That moment of realizing, oh, I should have acted sooner. I've heard people say, oh, I really missed the boat on buying that stock early when it was cheap.
Classic example. Regret for not taking the chance.
Yeah, and now it's too late. Or in a conversation, why didn't you invest in that new business?
And the reply might be,
I hesitated too long. I missed the boat on that chance.
if you connect that to the bigger picture, it's a powerful reminder, isn't it, about timing, seizing chances.
The boat won't wait.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For learners, this is incredibly useful for talking about regrets, or maybe encouraging others to be decisive. Act when the opportunity is there.
Don't let it slip away.
Right. Have you ever felt you missed the boat on something? A great deal, an opportunity.
We can all relate to that little pang of what if.
Reminds us, opportunities are often fleeting.
So true. That what if feeling is real. Now, for something wonderfully relatable, an idiom capturing a universal mind moment.
Ooh, I like the sound of this.
On the tip of my tongue.
Ah, perfect. Yes. This idiom describes that incredibly frustrating moment.
We've all been there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When you almost remember something, a name, a word, a place, but you just can't quite recall it.
It feels right there.
Exactly. Almost within reach, but somehow just out of grasp, like the word is teasing you from the very tip of your tongue.
It's so incredibly true, that mental block. Everyone gets it. You might be chatting and say, oh, his name's on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't think of it.
Or, what's that actor's name from that movie last night?
And the reply, often with a frown.
Yeah, concentrating. Wait, it's on the tip of my tongue. I know this. Captures that struggle perfectly.
It really does.
And what's fascinating is just how universal that feeling is. That almost their moment of memory.
A cognitive hiccup.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We all experience it, regardless of language or culture. For learners, using this is wonderful. Expresses a very common human thing in natural English.
Shows you're really thinking in the language.
Right. Not just reciting. So what's the last word or name that was on the tip of your tongue?
I bet everyone listening is thinking of one right now.
Probably.
And finally, our 10th idiom for today, one that often brings a chuckle, when we realize how easily we overlook the obvious.
Ah, the facepalm moment.
Exactly, under one's nose.
This idiom is brilliant, and yes, often leads to a lighthearted moment. To find something under one's nose.
What does it mean exactly?
It refers to something happening, or just being present, very obviously.
Yeah.
But completely unnoticed by the person it concerns.
Missing what's right in front of you.
Totally. Often because you're looking too hard, or maybe in the wrong place. It points out how we sometimes overlook the most apparent things.
Like searching frantically for your glasses.
And they're on your head.
Yes. Or you might hear, the solution to the problem was right under his nose the whole time, but he just didn't see it.
Implying he overlooked something clear and simple.
Or the classic, where were my car keys? I looked everywhere.
And the response.
Oh, they were right under your nose on the kitchen counter the whole time. Perfect example of missing the obvious.
And this raises that question about observation attention, doesn't it?
Mm.
How often do we miss what's right there?
Because we're not paying close enough attention.
Or maybe overthinking things. For language learners, this idiom is fantastic. Adds a bit of humor or playful exasperation.
Good for storytelling.
Definitely. And it's a great reminder for all of us. Pay closer attention to surroundings. Notice the small details. Shows how easily our focus can make the obvious invisible sometimes.
Wow, what a journey today. We've covered so much ground.
10 great idioms.
Yeah, added some really colorful and incredibly useful phrases to our toolkit. From needing to pull yourself together to finding things right under your nose. These idioms really spice up English conversation. They reflect so much about how we experience things.
Indeed. And understanding them isn't just about more vocabulary. It's deeper insight into how native speakers really express themselves.
A shortcut, almost.
Yeah, a shortcut to sounding more authentic, more fluent, more connected to the subtleties of daily communication. They're not just words.
No.
They're like cultural touchstones, painting vivid pictures, revealing shared experiences in just a few words.
And here's where it gets really interesting for you listening. Now that you know them, you'll start hearing them.
Everywhere.
Yeah. In movies, books, conversations around you, I truly encourage you, our listener, start noticing these. Try to pick out one or two that resonated today.
Maybe try using them.
Yeah, maybe in your thoughts or even a casual sentence this week. Make them your own.
That's excellent advice.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, knowledge is most valuable when it's understood and applied.
Put them into practice.
Exactly. And as you do, maybe consider this. How do idioms in any language reveal a culture's shared experiences, its common ways of seeing the world? What does this collection of English idioms tell us about the spirit, the everyday lives of its speakers?
Wow. What a fantastic and thought-provoking question to leave you all with.
Gives you something to mull over.
Definitely. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into the everyday magic of English idioms right here on KoKo Language Learning Podcast.
Keep exploring, keep learning.
And we'll catch you next time for another dive into something truly fascinating. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.